Graduate candidates, friends, family, and guests. My name is Dr. David Zaworski. I'm one of the faculty, and it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 commencement ceremony of the Chamberlain University College of Nursing, Cleveland, Ohio campus. I would now like to introduce to you the Chamberlain College of Nursing 2023 graduate candidates. You guys can be seated. I would like to take a brief pause to quickly remind everyone to turn your cell phones to silent, okay? Thank you. Now I'd like to take a moment to recognize the commencement participants. Dr. Taryn Hill, campus president. Jackie Miranda, assistant professor. Lauren Lavoie, instructor. Dr. April Hovan, visiting professor. Marcus Hunt, visiting professor. And today's keynote speaker is Patrice Walker. Please help me welcome our faculty, staff, and guests. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Taryn Hill, Chamberlain University, Columbus, Cleveland campus president.
Are you guys ready for this? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to welcome everybody, but I'd also like to ask any of our students who are military or anyone in the audience to stand and be recognized for your service. So you guys have worked really hard to get to this point, haven't you? This is the end of something, but the beginning of something else. So it's the end of your time as a BSN student at Chamberlain. It's the end of EDAPT. It's the end of ATI. No more PassPoint. Right? And time for you to start your career as a registered nurse. Your hard work and dedication has gotten you to this point, and along the way, you have had challenges and successes, yet you persevered. From nursing skills to EDAP to comprehensive predictor exams, you have risen above and conquered each challenge. You have met lifelong friends along the way who will continue to be your support as you transition into your role as an RN. You will be our first graduates from this campus to, second graduates, to take the next generation NCLEX. But believe me when I tell you that students are saying that it's not as bad as you think. So you have worked very hard to get to this point. And as you enter the nursing profession, I challenge you to continue lifelong learning, practice self-care every day, embrace diversity, to provide the safest care to each one of your clients, regardless of their age, race, sex, religion, gender identity or expression, political affiliation, or social status. Remember that there are strengths that lie in the differences between us all. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Hill. It's with great pleasure that I introduce to you this afternoon's commencement speaker, Patrice Walker. Patrice Walker is a clinical nurse educator at University Hospital's Home Care Services, as well as a visiting professor at Chamberlain. Her love for nursing began at Cuyahoga Community College, where she graduated in 2007 with an associate degree in nursing. She continued her education journey by earning a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Indiana Wesleyan University, followed by a Master's in Nursing Leadership from Grand Canyon University. She is currently completing doctoral coursework also at Grand Canyon. With over 20 years of experience at university hospitals, mostly in management, Patrice continues to grow and develop as a nurse leader, having earned recognition for building great teams and retaining some of the best nursing talent. She also received 2 certifications from the YWCA Minority Women Leadership Institute. In addition to management, Patrice has also worked as a medical surgical nurse that included specialty care in telemetry and oncology. It was not until 2020 that Patrice explored nursing education and fell in love. Her role as an educator has continued to flourish, evidenced by being named Outstanding Professional of the Year in 2021 and an honoree at the 2022 Cleveland Magazine and Greater Cleveland Nursing Association Faces of Care Gala. Being a nurse educator in home care has led to many opportunities to engage with and motivate new nurses by sharing her story and passion for education. Since transitioning to nursing education, Patrice has successfully developed the new nurse grad cohort in home care, streamlined clinical placement for students, and aided in the professional development of field nurses. Patrice is also one of the leads for the Workplace Violence Subcommittee, a committee that is in place to ensure staff feel safe and supported in the field. Patrice believes in just culture environment and role models the work environment in every setting. She is dedicated to the profession of nursing and is passionate about helping others reach their fullest potential, understanding that high-quality patient-centered care is non-negotiable. Patrice has been happily married for 12 years with 2 children and 1 grandbaby. In her spare time, she enjoys traveling, listening to music, and spending time with family and friends. Patrice is also the vice president of a local nonprofit minority organization, Black Nurses Society Cleveland, where she began her membership in 2016. Patrice?
Thank you. Good afternoon, future nurses, families, and friends of the graduate. As stated, my name is Patrice Walker, and I'm a registered nurse and visiting professor here at Chamberlain College. It gives me great honor and excitement to stand before you today in celebrating your amazing accomplishment of my future peers. I would like to thank Dean Vale and the many other wonderful faculty members here at Chamberlain for this opportunity to stand before you today. Nursing graduates, take this time to take it all in. You did it. You did it. You are on your way to embark on a journey that you once dreamed about. The late nights, the early mornings, the missed events, and all the tears have finally paid off. And I would like to reassure each and every one of you that Chamberlain College of Nursing has equipped you all with the necessary tools, knowledge, and skill sets to begin your nursing career. However, to sustain in the profession is totally up to each of you. Your hard work and your dedication that you needed to complete this program is the same dedication and hard work you'll need throughout your entire nursing career. No 2 days will ever look the same. Never stop learning. For some of you, this may be the end of your academic pathway, but do not let it be the end of your professional pathway. Nursing is a profession, but it is also a calling. You can teach the skill, but compassion and integrity, that's something you must have to endure in this very rewarding but challenging career. It seems like yesterday that I walked across the stage of Cuyahoga Community College receiving the very same accolades that each of you are receiving today. Never in a million years did I imagine how far my nursing career would take me. Never can I imagine being the future keynote speaker, sharing some of the same encouraging words and wisdoms that was passed on to me. Last year, I had the opportunity to speak to the Chamberlain graduates. And I shared the importance of getting involved in professional organizations as a way to stay connected to your fellow peers. Share your voice and advocate for organizational change that can positively influence the future of nursing. I still firmly believe in that today. Even as a novice nurse, your opinion and your voice matters. I share with great pride my background. My beautiful mother, who sat in the audience smiling from ear to ear over 16 years ago, sits in this very audience today, still smiling from ear to ear. It gives me so much pride and joy to continue to show my mother the fruits of my labor. Last year, when I spoke to the graduate nursing class here at Chamberlain, I shared how influential my mother was, and her advice of getting involved has continued to be the best advice instilled in me. My mother taught me at a very young age to take school seriously. She told me school would not be easy, nor would it be fun. But she said, Patrice, get involved in school programs. And I did just that. It allowed my voice to be heard and shared, and it has truly shaped me not only into the nurse that I am today, but the person that I am today. I took advantage of each and every opportunity that was presented to me. Working as a nurse educator in one of the largest healthcare organizations here in Cleveland is what landed me actually here today. I was able to share my story and my journey at Chamberlain College a few years ago, and then I was welcomed to speak as their keynote speaker. Then I was approached by the faculty here who are now my peers, asking me to join the team. So here I am 9 months later as a visiting professor at the school that I once stood up and spoke as the keynote speaker. So thank you to each of you. I was challenged to face my fears in public speaking. That has always been a fear of mine. I wanted to share my journey because I know there were like students just like me. Sharing my story has truly opened up doors and allowed me to make connections that I've never even thought about. I wanted to help motivate others, I want to help comfort others, and I want to help push others to step outside their comfort zone as well. I have learned to be the change within my profession that I wanted to see in my profession. So today, I want to stress on the importance of getting involved and staying active in your organization and also in your community. Larger organizations have shared councils for nursing staff that focus on new and upcoming trends and issues in the nursing profession. My personal favorite is the Retention and the Recruitment Committee. I wanted to take part of the growing profession of nursing, and I always wanted to retain the very best. There are several other committees. Some committees focus on policy, some focus on clinical practice change, and I still feel that nothing is more rewarding but to give back to my own. Remember to always challenge yourself. Do not be afraid to share your thoughts. You have a lot to offer. Continue to connect with others and continue to build on the relationships that you've started here in the program. Secondly, I want to speak on the importance of mentorship. Today, many organizations have established mentorship programs. Please take advantage. A mentor is a trusted person who will guide you, motivate you, and assist you in any challenges that you may face. I encourage each of you to identify and connect with your own mentor as well. Yeah, it's okay, you can have two. Find a mentor that will guide you and inspire you. And remember, nursing is about giving back. It's part of our professional obligation. So remember to mentor others in return, passing on that knowledge that you have acquired and you want to continue to build on your professional portfolio. I was very lucky in my career to have great mentors, great leaders, even beginning at my infancy stages in nursing. My mentors recognized strengths in myself that I didn't even see in myself. I have so much gratitude to the many positive influencers throughout my entire career. The rewards of nursing does not come monetarily. It comes with the influence and the impact you make daily, not only on the patients, but also your peers. The commitment to always do what's right and always willing to give back. Building trusting relationships and never being afraid to share the simple words, I'm not sure. As a new grad, you want to know all the answers to all the questions, but please allow yourself grace to grow and to learn. Remain curious, ask questions, and again, don't be afraid to ask for help. Lastly, I want to share on the importance of self-care. Airlines and stewardess have a very true but very cliche statement. In the event of an emergency, they instruct you to place on your oxygen mask before attempting to assist others. That is true in nursing. Make sure you're taking care of yourself so you can be the best version of you when you're taking care of others. Each of you have proven to be resilient. Think about it. You decided to embark on a journey during a phase where some were questioning their careers. Your dedication, your hard work, your commitment is the reason why you sit before me today. Each of you possess a unique gift and a talent. Before I depart, I want each of you to reflect on your unique gift and talent and also reflect on your nursing journey. What you thought was once impossible is now your reality. What once seems difficult is now in your rear view. The journey ahead will have some bumps. Some days will be harder than others, but the end is so rewarding. I stand before my future peers with great pride and joy, congratulating each of you on a job well done and welcome you to one of the most trusted professions, nursing. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrice, for those inspiring words to our graduates. I would now like to introduce Kelly Brumfield, a graduate candidate of the BSN class who will address her fellow graduates.
Good afternoon. I don't know about you all, but I am so excited to be sharing this moment. My name is Kelly Lynn Brumfield, and it is my pleasure to stand before you today as a representation of Chamberlain's wonderful class of September 2023. I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of the faculty, staff, family, and friends in attendance today, whether that be physically, virtually, or simply in our hearts. Today represents the culmination of all those small wins coming together. We'll get to the financial part later. The last time I prepared to walk this stage, my life looked very different. I was 21 with my then 3-month-old daughter, Ari, in arms. She is now 7, and she's sitting over there. And she's here to witness and cheer me on as I attain this moment, deferred but never denied. I descend from a big family where, though intelligent, formal education wasn't our biggest asset, the ability to survive was. It may not have granted me the most luxurious life, but it taught me valuable things like resiliency, how it costs $0 to be loving and caring towards others, how to make a little a lot, and how to remain mentally strong. I didn't say stable, I said strong. Little did I know I was being prepared for this moment all along. I am proud of where I come from and even more proud to stand before you today as a cycle breaker, a 2-time college graduate, a mom. Thank you. A mom, a member of the United States Navy, and now a nurse. This achievement is bigger than me. This is a reminder that with a lot of faith and some hard work, anything is possible. This is a reminder that you have to make yourself a priority in order to reach your goals. And most importantly, this represents the opportunity to shift from surviving to thriving, okay? This class is a true statement, a true testament of the statement that difficult journeys lead to beautiful destination. And as Siri would say, we have arrived. To my classmates, I am proud of you. Give yourself a pat on the back for arriving to class daily, completing hundreds of clinical hours. Now, being on time, that's a different story. Tests and classes were passed that we once thought to be impossible. An honorable mention goes to the amount of changes we experienced on every level during this journey. Thank you all for arriving when we needed each other most, and whether it was to vent, study, share snacks, or a good squirrel moment. We may have arrived at some of your doors for a shoulder to lean on or alone, you know. If there's anything that I would like to leave my classmates as we depart here today and embark on the journey of the rest of our lives, it is to advocate for yourself as you do for your patients. Tend to yourselves as you would for your patients. And always remember that small goals turn into big accomplishments. To our instructors, both clinical and academic, thank you for showing us that the sky is the limit. You all went on to obtain doctorates and become deans and professors of your own specialties. And we all know who your favorite family members are. This just speaks to the bonds and the memories that we've shared. I would be doing a disservice if I didn't give a glimpse into the personality of our class. This is a class composed of business owners, parents, employees, husbands, wives, comedians, bakers, dancers, farmers, and fashionistas. Some of us all at once. We even have a classmates who's gone viral, and some who've won prestigious awards and more. We are the jack of all trades, and I want us to never forget how special we are. Our class theme song is, "Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind." Yes, okay. I do have one superlative that I'd like to mention, and that is most likely to succeed. And that goes to all of us, because we did. This is only the beginning. Thank you to everyone who made this possible, and especially to my brother who's in Bahrain watching this live now. I love you. And thank God and thank everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. It's now time to begin the diploma ceremony. This is an important day for our graduates. Dear bachelor graduates, will you please rise and line up around the corner there to the right of the stage? Your usher will escort you. Ebony Allison Fears. Janaea Blake. Clay Bolton. Brianna Brown. Kelly Brumfield. Cindy Cruz. Taylor Disman. Caitlin Formoso. Ashley Green. Amanda Gross. Alicia Howard. Daisy Celeste Howard. Cartura DeCanti Kuman. Simone Martin. Maria Elena Ortiz. Alexa Renee Podlinski. Benicia Rye. Angela Marie Rich. Charmaine Latrice Sanders. Ashley Page Scales. Jolena Caddy Venn. Michael Zielinski. Congratulations, Bachelor of Science graduate candidates. I would now like to call President Hill and Assistant Professor Jackie Miranda to confer the degrees.
So you go first.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise? President Hill, as Assistant Professor at Chamberlain University College of Nursing, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby certify that these students have completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree and recommend that they be awarded this degree.
Professor Miranda, upon these recommendations and the authority vested in me by the Ohio Board of Nursing, the Chamberlain Board of Trustees, and the Chamberlain Provost, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree of Bachelor of Science of Nursing with all honors and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. Please join me again in congratulating these graduates. All graduates, it's now time to turn your tassel from the right to the left of your mortarboard to signify that you are now graduates of Chamberlain University College of Nursing. I'd like to invite Professor Lauren Lavoie now to come do the Nurses Pledge.
All right, I would like to invite all of our new graduate nurses to remain standing and ask all the nurses in the room to rise with me. To recite with me the Nurses Pledge, which is located on page 12 of your program. Okay. All right, if you could recite with me. In the full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all of the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me and refraining from any action that might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the nurse. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Professor Lavoie. I would now like to ask Professor Hovan to deliver the alumni address.
Hello, graduates. I am so grateful to be here and welcome you into your Chamberlain Alumni Association. As a member of the Chamberlain Alumni Association myself, I know the kind of profound impact you will have on the lives of your patients. Today, as a Chamberlain graduate, you automatically become a member of the Alumni Association, and there are no dues or fees to belong. That's right, it's completely complimentary. The mission of the the mission of the Alumni Association is to support you. Our goal is to continue the same support and care that you receive from Chamberlain since day one. Now that you have crossed the stage today, I invite you to take the next step to stay connected and become involved in the Alumni Association. We provide specific benefits to our alumni, such as continued access to library resources, which you may not all think are really necessary now, but they will come in handy. Connection to over 20,000 colleagues and classmates, mentoring opportunities, networking events, and career assistance. So I urge you to let us help you by staying in contact with Chamberlain through the Alumni Association. We are here for you. We want to partner with you so that you can achieve your goals and reach your dreams. Your graduation is the beginning of a lifelong partnership with Chamberlain through your Alumni Association. Your success is our success. Congratulations.
This concludes our commencement ceremony. We would like to thank all the graduates, the family, and distinguished guests for attending today's ceremony. Please join me again in congratulating the September 2023 graduates of Chamberlain University. I would ask right now that people please remain seated until all the faculty and graduates have exited. Thank you.